Definitely is just joining on the show. So let's give you an idea of what is to come on the show. We're talking Super Falcons.
Today's looking like third night.
Yeah, I think you've mentioned that before. We'll also be doing a combined Chelsea United 11. Yeah, the current United Chelsea 11. Let's see who makes it into a combined 11. And
cannot produce 11 players.
Oh wow, crazy. So we will manage.
Or female, female side.
We will manage to produce a Chelsea United combined 11 out of tonight's game. We'll also look back to yesterday also in action. Liverpool also have a chance to go back to the top of the Premier League table as they take on Sheffield. Now, Leverkusen are unbeaten still, right? And then the cup final, they take on Kaiserslautern, a side that used to have Miroslav Klose way back. Even before Klose became the big deal at the World Cup, he used to play at Kaiserslautern. So they play him in the final. But here's my question. It's an interesting one, guys. If Leverkusen, who have got one hand in the Bundesliga, they've got one hand on the cup, and if they go ahead and win the Europa League, will that be considered as a big treble? Sort of. I don't know, because I think the treble has to involve the Champions League. What do you guys think?
I agree with you, but it will surpass the regular trebles if they do it unbeaten, in my opinion. If they don't do it unbeaten, like I'm talking unbeaten in all competitions, if they don't do it unbeaten, yes, it's still a treble, but it's not the treble like it. But if you do it unbeaten, it doesn't matter if it's Europa League. It's an impressive thing if you
whether they do it beaten or not. If Bayer Leverkusen, that have never ever won the German Bundesliga, wins the Europa League, that has Liverpool in it, that are clear favorites, and it looks like they will be winning this one in Berlin, talking about the German Cup.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it is Carling Cup, whatever it is, they won a treble. It seemed that I've not tasted that much glory. I mean, you look at how close
and
they've
those 3 ones in one fell swoop.
Whether they lose or however way they did it.
What way was it? The Man U fans don't celebrate treble when they won FA Cup, Europa League.
So if they do win it, we're still being theoretical here. If they do win it, will their treble be bigger than that of Man City last season?
No.
Why won't it? Like you said,
this Champions
they would have gone on to do it unbeaten.
That's why if they do.
Still the Champions League. But I think I agree with you. If they do it unbeaten, I think it's the greatest sport in football achievement. If they manage to do it unbeaten,
that's unbeaten in the cup, unbeaten in the Champions League, in the Europa League.
You think that's the greatest football achievement or sport?
I think that would be the biggest football achievement.
No, I don't think so.
Wow.
I think anything that surpasses playing 3 different competitions and not
losing in the 3 and winning the 3.
You make a good point. You make a good point, but honestly, for me, as far as I'm living, the greatest football achievement for me still remains what Leicester did, winning the Premier League title. That still remains the greatest football achievement ever in my life.
For me, the greatest football achievement, as we speak, is Pep Guardiola winning literally every single trophy available. 6 trophies. That is dominance.
That was what with Barcelona.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen that level of dominance ever. We might never.
Some will tell you that was a super team. That was someone tell you that they had Messi. I'm just saying that there might be some caveats in there.
To be fair, Luis Enrique.
Are you guys talking about football?
We're talking about football. We're talking about football, yeah. Because there are other great sporting achievements.
There's really no real way to compare across.
The metrics are different.
Yeah, the metrics are different. So for football, I think if Leverkusen, because there are currently 40 games unbeaten. In fact, the highest number of unbeaten games across all competitions in the Europe top 5 league is 43 by Juventus. It was Juventus. And even Juve that season did not play European competition at all. They only lost 1 game, which was on the final, the Coppa Italia final against They did not lose in the league at all, and did not lose in the Coppa Italia before the final. So that was 43 games.
I think I would kind of agree with you guys, because I mean, it is not Man City that won it without losing. It is not Real Madrid that won it without losing.
That means you've gone through the whole season without losing a game.
With a manager that does not have any experience.
Exactly.
It makes see if it happens, it kind of have a lot of spice attached with it that will make the story beautiful to tell. That's why I really like the fact that Xabi Alonso is staying back at the Bayern. So. Yes. Xabi Alonso.
Either ways, I think if they win the treble, it won't be seen for me as the treble, but it will be an incredible football achievement.
What would you do?
By English, they want 3. It is literally a treble.
3, and all of them are competition.
No, we have lots of teams who've done treble. Do you know Liverpool did the treble in 2001? Won the UEFA Cup, won the League Cup. And even with the Premier League in there, they won the League Cup, won the FA Cup, and won the UEFA Cup, and they still claim it as their own treble.
It is literally a treble. It's just not the treble. Everyone knows that the treble is the Champions League.
Your league,
your main domestic league cup. The main domestic cup, not EFA. EFA cup doesn't count.
You're like the FA Cup, the Premier League, and the Champions League.
Everybody has an FA Cup. The FA Cup is just something that English teams do to make themselves happy. Nobody counts that.
But you also know that back then in 2001, the League Cup was huge. The League Cup is part of the football history of England. You cannot take it away. It has only been watered down when you've been changing name to Carling Cup, Capital One Cup. The League Cup is a constant fixture in English football calendar.
The FA Cup is the biggest.
The FA Cup is.
The FA Cup does not end.
I'm not saying the FA Cup is not big. I'm only saying the League Cup is big as well. Even in Spain, you know they had their League Cup as well until they abolished it. Was it what they call the no that way the King's Cup or something like that?
Yeah.
No,
they had the League Cup.
The King's Cup is still the version of the community.
Yeah.
So, that's not it. But for the League Cup, I don't think the League Cup is something to be taken that seriously. I'm not saying that someone that lost the League Cup final.
That's only pinned. Alright, we gotta pay bills. But speak of Leicester, today marks what would have been the 66th birthday of their beloved former chairman, Jᴏɪᴜ could have turned 66 today, but we know what happened a couple of years back. And I thought with them, always in our hearts, that's what Leicester put on their ex and they will always remember him. Huge part of their history. We're going to take a break right now. Come back, more on the Super Falcons as always. And sᴘᴏʀᴛs clocked 400 Premier League games in the game against West Ham. And I'll be asking everyone in the end, if you listen, is sᴘᴏʀᴛs a Premier League legend? Stick around for that.
I disagree.
Stick around for that.
Just move on to a greater day.
Hello everyone, Jendol Superstores is here again.
Yes, that's why we are identifying with you, our valued customers, at this moment of purity, love, sacrifice and dedication to God.
As part of identifying with you, our valued customers, in a season of faith, supplication and sharing, Jendol Superstores will be offering you up to 50% discount for some products across all sections in all our superstores nationwide.
This is fantastic.
Yes, so for all your groceries and non-grocery items, household needs, food items at the most affordable rates, bakery items, electronic gadgets, religious materials and wonderful gift items for your friends, families, loved ones, religious and corporate organizations, Jendol Superstores is the best place to shop at this period.
So what are you waiting for? Hurry now. Shop at Jendol Superstores today.
Offer valid while stock lasts.
Visit Jendol Superstores nearest to you in Egbeda, Idimu, Igondo, Okeafa by Jakonde Gate and Ipaja by Abeson. We are also at Abulegba, Alakuko, Odogiyan in Ikorodu, another branch along Itoiki Road, Ikorodu, and in Ojuore, Ota, Ogun State. For more unbeatable shopping experience,
Jendol opens Mondays to Saturdays 8 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. and on Sundays 9 a.m. to 9:30 p.m.
For more details, visit our website at www.jendolsuperstores.com.
For online, home, office or special deliveries, call or WhatsApp us on 090-6287-3274 or call the customer care line on 090-6287-3267.
Visit Jendol Superstores today and get discount up to 50% on some products in all sections of our superstores nationwide.
Jendol Superstores. Shop and smile.
It's Ramadan. Come on board. Let's go on a tour to the top restaurants where you can enjoy the best of the season. First stop is Charity Cafe. Here, the currency is sharing, so keep giving. Next stop is Kindness Bistro. Be the kindest you can be. Last but not the least, make a stop by at Forgiveness Drive-Thru and let go of every beef. And at Sahur and Iftar, bring it home with the goodness of great tasting meals with more. This Ramadan, don't just eat for good. Share the good and be the good. More. Eat for good.
Are you a real estate developer in Lagos? Do you want to see the business of real estate development done to global best practices? Are you eager for a more cordial relationship between real estate developers and government in Lagos? Do you want a boom in the Lagos real estate sector? Then vote Dr. Sᴘᴏʀᴛs as Chairman, Real Estate Developers Association of Nigeria, Redan, Lagos State Chapter.
A vote for me is a vote for continuity, for unity, and for progress of Redan Lagos. I'll be counting on your votes. We can do this together. Thank you.
Hello everyone, Jendol Superstores is here again.
Yes, that's why we are identifying with you, our valued customers, at this moment of purity, love, sacrifice, and dedication to God.
As part of identifying with you, our valued customers, in a season of faith, supplication, and sharing, Jendol Superstores will be offering you up to 50% discount for some products across all sections in all our superstores nationwide.
This is fantastic.
Yes, so for all your groceries and non-grocery items, household needs, food items at the most affordable rates, bakery items, electronic gadgets, religious materials, and wonderful gift items for your friends, families, loved ones, religious and corporate organizations, Jendol Superstores is the best place to shop at this period.
So what are you waiting for? Hurry now. Shop at Jendol Superstores today.
Offer valid while stock lasts.
Visit Jendol Superstores nearest to you in Egbeda, Idimu, Igondo, Okeafa by Jakonde Gate, and Ipaja by Abeson. We are also at Abulegba, Alakuko, Odogiyo in Ikorodu, another branch along Tᴜɪ̀rᴜ Road, Ikorodu, and in Ojuore, Ota, Ogun State. For more unbeatable shopping experience,
Jendol opens Mondays to Saturdays 8 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. and on Sundays 9 a.m. to 9:30 p.m.
For more details, visit our website at www.jendolsuperstores.com.
For online, home, office, or special deliveries, call or WhatsApp us on 090-6287-3274 or call the customer care line on 090-6287-3267.
Visit Jendol Superstores today and get discount up to 50% on some products in all sections of our superstores nationwide.
Jendol Superstores. Shop and smile.
Broadcast Art Institute Supplementary Admissions 2023-2024. Few vacancies exist in the Department of Broadcast Journalism and Multimedia Technology for admission in the 2023-2024 session. If you scored 100 and above in the 2023-2024 UTME, together with 5 relevant credits, but have not gained admission, you can change over to the Broadcast Art Institute Lagos for National Diploma in Broadcast Journalism and Multimedia Technology. The Broadcast Art Institute is accredited by the National Board for Technical Education (NBTE) to offer national diploma programs in broadcast journalism and multimedia technology. You can visit our campus at number 38 Odofin Street, Igbogu, Ikorodu, Lagos, or call the following numbers: 0806 149 9992 or 0703 713 1166 or 0816 587-1415.
Are you a real estate developer in Lagos? Do you want to see the business of real estate development done to global best practices? Are you eager for a more cordial relationship between real estate developers and government in Lagos? Do you want a boom in the Lagos real estate sector? Then vote Dr. Sᴘᴏʀᴛs as Chairman, Real Estate Developers Association of Nigeria, Redan, Lagos State Chapter.
A vote for me is a vote for continuity, for unity, and for progress of Redan Lagos. I'll be counting on your votes. We can do this together. Thank you.
It's Ramadan. Come on board. Let's go on a tour to the top restaurants where you can enjoy the best of the season. First stop is Charity Cafe. Here, the currency is sharing, so keep giving. Next stop is Kindness Bistro. Be the kindest you can be. Last but not the least, make a stop by at Forgiveness Drive-Thru and let go of every beef. And at Sahur and Iftar, bring it home with the goodness of great tasting meals with more. This Ramadan, don't just eat for good. Share the good and be the good. More. Eat for good.
And now.
All the way from the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and today.
We play the best music. We are the best radio station.
And the rhythm.
Mainland's 98.3 FM.
Alright, we're back. Sports Cruise on Mainland 98.3 FM. Tᴜᴏʀᴛs Akinode is back, and yours truly is back as well on the show. Alright, we're still coming back to a combined United Chelsea 11 ahead of the game tonight at Stamford Bridge. Remember, we said we're going to manage to do that.
Because you gave me El Trashico now.
Oh, Alright, so Super Falcons, before we get to that, let's tell you that the Super Eagles have also dropped in the latest FIFA rankings from 28 to 30. And that's all thanks to that defeat to Mali.
We were going to play Mali and Ghana.
Yeah, we played Ghana, and I even thought the Mali game was the easiest game for us to win. You know, Mali came to that international calendar with about 11-12 uncapped players, and they still beat us 2-0. So that drops us to 30. Africa's top 10 remains the same. Morocco number 1, Senegal number 2, Nigeria number 3, Egypt number 4, Ivory Coast number 5, Tunisia number 6, Algeria 7, Mali 8, Cameroon 9, and the Bafana number 10. Speak of Bafana, tragedy yesterday. The Kaizer Chiefs player who was killed as a result of the violent crime in South Africa. It's a shame. He's not played a game yet for his new club. He's just 24 years old, and he lost his life to violence in Johannesburg. Very, very sad tale, I must say. All right, still on the home front, out of the Paris football event of the Olympic Games, no Nigerian referees yet. Yes, no Nigerian referees yet. And the list of selected referees were unveiled, and 89 referees have been chosen for the men and women's football event. Of the 45 nationalities, Africa will have 3 representatives, not Nigerian. There is a Sudanese, a Moroccan, and a Mauritanian. There is still no Nigerian referee out there doing us proud, and you like it or not, it is as a result of what is happening in here.
I saw the penalty awarded in one of the FA. It was back in body that shared it. That was
refereeing has become honestly a sham in Nigeria. I thought it was getting better, but just when you think it's getting better, it just gets worse. It gets worse. It's too bad. I came across a piece today, and this is just an aside, but it's on refereeing, and I realized that the La Liga referees are the highest paid referees in the world. Yeah, La Liga referees earn as much as per game. They earn as much as £4,000. Yeah, that's a lot of
euros.
The valuation here was even in pounds. Yeah,
I just say like 337.
Yeah, they earn euros. Quite a lot. In fact, they are top, and La Liga is second. La Liga referees command a fixed. What am I saying? 4,000? No, that's lower. They earn a fixed £124,000 salary, and they receive what is called a match fee of £4,205. So you have a salary and you still get a match fee anytime you do a game. Crazy. If you're a VAR referee, it drops to £2,000 per match because you're not running and you're just VAR. You're just VAR. And guess what? Officials in Spain. That's why I wonder why they still complain about refereeing in Spain, because there are a lot of people also complain that the refereeing is trash in Spain. But officials in Spain are also paid an extra £21,000 a year for image rights. Why? Because their jerseys are also sponsored by Worth Group that we see on their their sleeves or so.
They want to pay me that kind of.
That's a lot of money. A lot of money. Referees in the Premier League are paid on a sliding scale between £73,000 and £105,000, depending on their level of experience and their rank. Now their match fee works out at £1,100 per game, that's per pounds, and £837 for working as VAR. Oh, that's still quite a lot of money. But the Premier League referees receive a bonus. I like this one. They receive bonuses based on the quality of their performance and how many key match incidents they get right. So there's a metric. If you get this one,
not paid the bonus in a while.
He said
because they are not performing.
They are not performing well, right? So they have key match incidents. If you get it right, then you get all of the bonus accrue to you. MLS referees also are well paid. They are the third best paid in the world, same as the Bundesliga, Serie A as well.
MLS?
MLS referees are very much well paid. I'm looking at their monies here, and the MLS referees take up to, let me see. Here, I'll probably come back to that, but it's quite a lot of money. But tax takes up all of the money of the referees in England.
Sure.
Yeah, the tax takes all of it. So that's why I see some of them leave and go and do guest officiating in Saudi Arabia. Yeah. For example, Michael Oliver does it a whole lot. He's seen in Saudi Arabia, he's seen in the United Arab Emirates. All right, that's just an aside. Now let's get our Falcons war up against the Banyana of South Africa. Guys, what is your feeling going into this double header? The general feeling is that Banyana have got the upper hand, but I still think that we're going to make easy work of this.
Easy work, I don't know, but I have a gut feeling that we're going to advance. That there's no real empirical evidence to back it. We have good players, but so do South Africa. They have a good team. We know that, and we know that in terms of football in Africa, right now South Africa are they are basically our rivals. I was going to even say that the closest team we have to rivalry, but they have been our rivals at least for the last 5 years, even going back to a decade if you want to stretch it. So yeah, myself, shout out to Pedro Peter, myself, and discussed yesterday, and he was not very confident. Neither am I, to be honest. But
the general body language, Asad Oshoala is only eating camp today, ahead of the game tomorrow. So you can take a look at the level of preparedness.
Also,
Banyana has been in the country since last week, or was it Monday? Yeah, Monday.
They came in on Monday.
Yeah, they came in on Monday.
Also, I don't feel very good about the fact that our first leg is at home. I think that's undue pressure. We saw how the Cameroon won the pound out in the last round, where we drew away from home and then sealed the deal with a 1-0 win. But yeah, by the time we have to actually be emphatic in Abuja and try to. If we don't win at home, that's pretty much it. I don't see how we.
Now I'm hearing that tickets for the second leg in Pretoria sold out. I'm not sure we have got an environment or an atmosphere ahead of tomorrow's game.
I'm not even sure a lot of people know the Super Falcons are playing a qualifier.
I just heard that we have tickets.
Was it going to be free?
See, free or not, but you also need to create announcements because South Africa are going to make life unbearable next week for us. Just like USM Alger are planning a coup for us on Sunday.
Who is this?
Rivers United. Yes. No, I mean this is national. Yeah. This is national. Yeah.
Those ones will qualify.
Qualify for what?
For the semi-final.
But who knows? It's possible.
Comedy tutorials in Delta State.
I'm so serious about that.
Oh, you think Rivers United qualify?
Yes.
100,000
for over.
Betting.
Crazy.
There's no chance.
Are you up for it? Or you can lower it? I know you just came back from 50-50. Yeah. Wager. Are we on? No, wait. Are we on? It's a 50k wager. Yeah. Rivers United to qualify. That's Oᴘᴇyᴜ Aᴅɪɪ. And USM Alger to qualify. That's Tᴜᴏ. Are we on for the 50k wager?
Absolutely.
All right. So it is on 6:28. That's when that wager went up live. And I am the house master. I'm the only. You know, there's a percentage that goes to the. Yes, of course, sir.
I don't understand.
All right. So, anyways, the bet is on Rivers United to qualify Oᴘᴇyᴜ Aᴅɪɪ and USM Alger to qualify Tᴜᴏ. We're closing on 6:30 on Sports Cruise on Mainland 9.3 FM. Still with women's football, there is talk that the women's AFCON might not go on this year. Morocco want to host it again back to back, but I didn't even know till today that the women's AFCON is not on the international calendar. Is not on the calendar, so clubs are not obligated to release their players. Now, this AFCON was slated for June, but the Olympics is going down in Paris. But anytime you want to fix it, the clubs are not obligated to drop their players or to release their players because the AFCON for 2 years now has not been on the CAF or the international calendar, and it's a shame. This is downgrading of the women's game. The women's game was coming off a fantastic World Cup.
Exactly. Look at what the Euros is pulling. Look at what the Female World Cup is pulling.
Even the AFCON itself is coming off a fantastic tournament. The last tournament, the AFCON in Morocco, was seen as one of the best organized, if not the best, in the history of the AFCON.
The turnout was really massive.
And here you are not consolidating on it. It's not on the calendar. It's a shame.
Welcome to Africa.
It's a shame. Even at the last AFCON, I remember they were asking the South African Mosepe president, and he said he doesn't even have an idea when the women's AFCON was going to hold. And there are 12 qualifiers already. The 12 countries have qualified already. But yet they don't know, they cannot plan friendlies, they cannot plan for sponsorship, they cannot plan for partnership because they don't know when the AFCON is going to hold. It's a shame. Alright, now let's move away from the women's game, but looks like we have to pay bills again. Yep, I'll be back in about let me look at my system here. It's about 6 minutes long, and we're back to talk all of the European Football Premier League. Arsenal on top after not needing to, go into second gear against Luton. Well, Liverpool can reclaim their place tonight at Anfield and take on Sheffield United, the basement boys on the Premier League. Stay around for that. By the way, 6:30.
It's Ramadan. Come on board. Let's go on a tour to the top restaurants where you can enjoy the best of the season. First stop is Charity Cafe. Here, the currency is sharing, so keep giving. Next stop is Kindness Bistro. Be the kindest you can be. Last but not the least, make a stop by at Forgiveness Drive-Thru and let go of every beef. And at Sahur and Iftar, bring it home with the goodness of great tasting meals with more. This Ramadan, don't just eat for good. Share the good and be the good. More. Eat for good.
Hello everyone, Jendol Superstores is here again.
Yes, that's why we are identifying with you, our valued customers, at this moment of purity, love, sacrifice and dedication to God.
As part of identifying with you, our valued customers, in a season of faith, supplication and sharing, Jendol Superstores will be offering you up to 50% discount for some products across all sections in all our superstores nationwide.
This is fantastic.
Yes, so for all your groceries and non-grocery items, household needs, food items at the most affordable rates, bakery items, electronic gadgets, religious materials and wonderful gift items for your friends, families, loved ones, religious and corporate organizations, Jendol Superstores is the best place to shop at this period.
So what are you waiting for? Hurry now. Shop at Jendol Superstores today.
Offer valid while stock lasts.
Visit Jendol Superstores nearest to you in Egbeda, Idimu, Igondo, Okeafa by Jakonde Gate and Ipaja by Abeson. We are also at Abulegba, Alakuko, Odogiyo in Ikorodu, another branch along Itoiki Road, Ikorodu, and in Ojuore, Ota, Ogun State. For more unbeatable shopping experience,
Jendol opens Mondays to Saturdays 8 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. and on Sundays 9 a.m. to 9:30 p.m.
For more details, visit our website at www.jendolsuperstores.com.
For online, home, office or special deliveries, call or WhatsApp us on 090-6287-3274 or call the customer care line on 090-6287-3267.
Visit Jendol Superstores today and get discount up to 50% on some products in all sections of our superstores nationwide.
Jendol Superstores. Shop and smile.
Are you a real estate developer in Lagos? Do you want to see the business of real estate development done to global best practices? Are you eager for a more cordial relationship between real estate developers and government in Lagos? Do you want a boom in the Lagos real estate sector? Then vote Dr. Sᴘᴏ Oṣùdàìrò as Chairman, Real Estate Developers Association of Nigeria, REDA, Lagos State Chapter.
A vote for me is a vote for continuity, for unity, and for progress of Redan Lagos. I'll be counting on your vote. We can do this together. Thank you.
It's Ramadan. Come on board. Let's go on a tour to the top restaurants where you can enjoy the best of the season. First stop is Charity Cafe. Here, the currency is sharing, so keep giving. Next stop is Kindness Bistro. Be the kindest you can be. Last but not the least, make a stop by at Forgiveness Drive-Thru and let go of every beef. And at Sahur and Iftar, bring it home with the goodness of great tasting meals with more. This Ramadan, don't just eat for good. Share the good and be the good. More. Eat for good.
Are you a real estate developer in Lagos? Do you want to see the business of real estate development done to global best practices? Are you eager for a more cordial relationship between real estate developers and government in Lagos? Do you want a boom in the Lagos real estate sector? Then vote Dr. Sᴘᴏʀᴛs as Chairman, Real Estate Developers Association of Nigeria, Reader, Lagos State Chapter.
A vote for me is a vote for continuity, for unity, and for progress of Redan Lagos. I'll be counting on your votes. We can do this together. Thank you.
Broadcast Art Institute Supplementary Admissions 2023-2024. Few vacancies exist in the Department of Broadcast Journalism and Multimedia Technology for admission in the 2023-2024 session. If you scored 100 and above in the 2023-2024 UTME together with 5 relevant credits but have not gained admission, you can change over to the Broadcast Art Institute Lagos for National Diploma in Broadcast Journalism and Multimedia Technology. The Broadcast Art Institute is accredited by the National Board for Technical Education (NBTE) to offer national diploma programs in broadcast journalism and multimedia technology. You can visit our campus at number 38 Odofin Street, Igbobu, Ikorodu, Lagos, or call the following numbers: 0806 149 9992 or 0703 713 1166 or 0816 587-1415.
It's Ramadan. Come on board. Let's go on a tour to the top restaurants where you can enjoy the best of the season. First stop is Charity Cafe. Here, the currency is sharing, so keep giving. Next stop is Kindness Bistro. Be the kindest you can be. Last but not the least, make a stop by at Forgiveness Drive-Thru and let go of every beef. And at Sahur and Iftar, bring it home with the goodness of great tasting meals with more. This Ramadan, don't just eat for good. Share the good and be the good. More. Eat for good.
You're listening to Mainland 98.3 FM.
Yeah.
But I'm sure also fans were sipping his yesterday. Didn't need to really watch the whole of the game because they didn't need to get into second base for Luton. 2-0 job was done first half. Martin Odegaard and an own goal getting all 3 points. Anthony Young, Mikel Arteta rolled the dice, took a gamble, rested a lot of his players, and he was rewarded.
Yeah, they were always going to be Luton. We spoke about it yesterday about how it was actually an opportunity for them to rest some players, especially with Bukayo Saka, who clearly needed a rest.
Yeah.
We spoke about the fact they didn't need Saka to beat Luton, and they proved that. Starting with Leslie, starting with the new Smith Rowe, giving these guys that would normally get an opportunity to start a Premier League game because Arteta is not one that is big on rotation. He didn't learn that part of coaching from Pep, but yeah. From my own perspective, because it was an over 2 something. 2-0 in the first half, you think, okay.
Yeah, they're also going to probably score 1 or 2 more.
Yeah, and they just ended it that way. But from an Arsenal perspective, just don't exert too much energy, seal the win and prepare, especially because you have Bayern coming up next time.
Oh, yeah, but interestingly, there's no time, there's no space to rotate between now and the end of the season. Mm-hmm. Every game from now on is a big game. Brighton away, Bayern next week. You've got Villa in the Premier League. You've got Bayern again, and it comes on and on. The games is squeaky bomb time, like Sir Alex Ferguson way back say. So this is the only chance he had to rest. Declan Rice got his first rest. He's played every game. He started every game since Premier League started. So it was.
The only thing is I don't know if some of the rotational players did enough to give.
Maybe Smith Rowe played like he had a point to prove. Yeah.
Nelson did not. Probably did not.
I think that guy has to leave. Yeah, honestly.
I remember mentioning the while, but he should have left. He had a bit of clout after that goal against Bournemouth.
Yeah.
should have left. A mid-table team will probably be a comfortable starter for the Evertons, Bournemouth of this world and stuff like that. Nottingham Forest would sign anybody in a football jersey. He probably could have joined those teams, but chose to be the 7th choice attacker for Arsenal. So didn't particularly cover himself in glory yesterday. I wasn't impressed by Thomas Partey as well.
Yeah, but still feeling his way back into the team. Yeah.
So but from an Arsenal perspective, like we said, it's just cruise control. Get 3 points guaranteed. There was no chance of an upset. Luton Town came in with about 9 players missing from that.
Did I tell you guys that Luton have the most injuries suffered in the Premier League this season? Yeah, I think tonight still remains the same. They are the number 1 team. I think Liverpool are second on that list. But too bad for Luton. Arsenal go top, but Liverpool can get back in there. They are massive favourites for the bookies to win tonight. But let's quickly go way back to the sᴘᴏʀᴛs conversation. I will start taking calls at 6:40, and it clocked 400 games in Spurs' 1-1 draw at the London Stadium against West Ham. And I'm asking Tunde Young if Okwe joins on that conversation before we move on. Hopefully, do you think sᴘᴏʀᴛs is a Premier League legend?
I think so.
Why?
Lots of people point to the fact that he doesn't have a trophy or he plays for Tottenham, and even most importantly, because he's still playing. I know it's really hard to appreciate players when they are still playing. When it's all said and done, people might look more favorably on his entire career as a full body of work. But you know, if let's see, I'm trying to look for is Sadio Mane a Premier League legend?
Yeah, I think Sadio Mane. When we look back, maybe after 5-10 years,
and all he has over Son is 1 Premier League title. So,
but I will place Son over Mane though. Now, the only players with a higher total than the 178 and breaking down the 178 Son has got is 118 goals and 60 assists. The only players with that higher total are Harry Kane, Mo Salah, and Kevin De Bruyne. And these 3 players are bona fide Premier League legends.
No French people.
Hey, just chill. We're going somewhere. Those are the only players that are top of sᴘᴏᴛs, and these 3 players are bona fide. Even the fact that they still play, we know that they're legends.
They're living legends.
Yeah, they are legends of the Premier League, and Son is just a place below these guys. So why shouldn't he be in that?
Absolutely,
in that company.
118 Premier League goals for someone that's not a striker is really, really impressive. Especially considering the fact that he's not even been in the league for that, for that long.
And he's even made more appearances than all of these players.
Yeah. He's scored more Premier League goals than Ian Wright, who
was out of the league to serve military commitments.
Yeah,
he was away for the whole season.
Yeah, he scored more Premier League goals than Ryan Giggs, who scored 1 on, and he didn't have to play 30 years in the league or sleep with his brother's wife to achieve that. So
there we go.
Agenda was agenda.
There we go.
Scored more Premier League goals than Cristiano. Scored more Premier League goals than Drogba.
He also has the Golden Boot now, the joint Golden Boot, 2021-22. The joint Golden Boot.
The joint Golden Boot.
And Aubameyang.
No, the Aubameyang one was a year before that.
Oh, okay.
His was, I think, with Salah.
It was with Salah. No, it was with Salah. It was Salah. 21-22.
The 3-way tie was between Salah, Mane,
and
the next season was just Salah.
So he did this 21-22, and what else does he have to bring to the table?
I think he is,
and he's got longevity as well.
He should bring trophy. All of these players we mentioned, before him, around him, after him, have trophies. And that's always going to be
more a function of what team you play on.
No, it's always going to be.
Okay, I have a point here. Maybe he needs a trophy to also be able to join that conversation confidently.
I would say that Harry Kane is not a Premier League legend.
See, let's go back.
So there we go.
Let's go back.
No. But before we go back, can we answer this? Are we saying Harry Kane is not a Premier League legend?
It's debatable, and this is what I mean. Every record you set can be broken. Whether you score 400 goals, someone can come and break it and score 500 goals. That means your record becomes invalid. Okay. But the trophy you win is what is going to remain yours forever.
Okay, right now, do you remember Alan Shearer for his 1 Premier League trophy with Blackburn, or the fact that he's the Premier League all-time top scorer? Which one is more probable?
I would remember him because he has a Premier League trophy with the most unusual team, which is Blackburn, coupled with the fact that he's the all-time Premier League scorer.
Number 1 is not an unusual team. Blackburn were literally doing what Chelsea and Man City did, which is by
they spent a lot of money back then in the 90s.
nobody cares about that one Premier League title. Like it is hardly even.
Are you serious?
If you think Alan Shearer, you are thinking Premier League top scorer of all time.
So if someone breaks Alan Shearer's Premier League scorer of all time, what is going to be left for him? The trophy.
And the statement will be read. The record was previously held by Alan Shearer.
And that means he's no longer the record holder.
Nobody will talk about Alan Shearer as a Premier League winner.
Two things can be right. I think that if he's got a trophy, it helps his case. But even without a trophy, if we limit it to a numbers game,
why do you think Harry Kane went to Bayern? He wants trophy. You're playing the national team where you have Phil Foden that has won 6 Premier League titles with the Champions League. And you are Harry Kane.
But with Foden 6 Premier League titles, will it be regarded as more of a Premier League legend than Harry Kane? No, never. What I'm saying is that, and it's got 6 Premier League titles. The legendary status of Harry Kane may not be as debatable as it is if there's a trophy to it. Because at the end of your career, your records can be broken. Everything you have that you're holding on to can be broken, but your title cannot be taken away from you. Anyways, I don't know what everyone out there thinks about. Call us up 091360410. So good that with his left foot, that it feels misguided to describe it as a weaker foot. That's how good he was.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's a typical example of two things can be right.
Even, see, with Son, if you limit his best Premier League goals to the one he scored with his left, you still have some fantastic highlight reels of the goals he scored with his left foot, which is his weak foot. By the way, I think that also happens to be what is a cultural thing with South Korea and Japan. When you're a kid, they work with your weakness. So if your weakness is already your advantage. Yeah, so when your weakness is your left foot, they ensure that you walk on the left foot, and that, go and check it out, almost every Japanese and South Korean players are two-footed.
What if your weakness is winning?
I don't know about that. I mean, you just put out your weakness in there. See these two philanthropists.
They're gonna kill you.
Let's go. Hello, good evening. Yeah, good evening, bro.
Good evening.
Yeah.
Damn,
welcome to the show.
I greet everyone over there.
Welcome.
My own submission is, you don't actually need trophy before you be regarded as legend. Trophy is part of the feather, fine, but some players have done so well that even without trophy, we can regard them as legends. While some players, even with their trophies, you can't still rate them as a legend.
Like Pinto.
Clichy won so many trophies. Can you rate him as legend?
Nope.
Alright, thank you very much. It leaves us with a rhetorical question there. Yeah, I see what you did there. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Did you get the name? Okay, Chinedu, welcome. Go on.
Number one, speaking on this family issue, I think the legend in my own right, because I'm very often with a young boy and he's persistent on his performance. He's always scoring double-digit goals every season. And today, I have to tell you something. You know that the table for injury, Chelsea also are third with 11 injuries. So even if they go to down on my level, why is that mean?
Alright, thank you very much.
That one is said earlier. It's just
thank you very much. Hello.
Please blog that.
Hi, good evening. Yeah, good evening, Chief.
My name is Jamie from Ajegunle. Manchester United will destroy Chelsea. Thank you very much.
Alright, thank you very much for your thoughts right there. I think United destroying Chelsea probably lands them in the Champions League spot. It doesn't. Hello.
Good guys, especially in the studio.
Yeah, we'll get you too.
Yeah. One and only. What's up?
Alright. Go on.
Yeah. I will came. But I know see if you don't win trophy, but they don't regard them as anything, to be honest. So for that debate, I think that legendary status, he has not kind of gotten there for me, to be honest. Because if you don't have trophies, man, I don't think you've been able to achieve so that fans can adore you, or maybe the sports fans can see him as legend, but Premier League as a whole, I doubt so.
Alright, thank you very much for your thoughts. Let's move on to the next one. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Hi, good evening. Welcome to Sports Cruise.
My name is Boris.
Okay.
I had a big video for good way they do this.
Yeah, we created him.
Thank you.
That's the best we can do.
I don't know how that will win it. You go tell us you need to get the league. Which league?
Why did you do your first?
So you don't think Son is a Premier League legend?
How? He might be related to his family. No, which legend? So the legend of the group.
So baby is a Premier League legend.
The greeting, I knew that first greeting was going somewhere.
Hi, good evening. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Hey, welcome to the show.
Jack with that Benjamin on the line from Bega.
Benjamin, welcome.
I don't think you can actually say Son is a legend when he doesn't have a trophy, because a trophy like stamps it on everybody's face that you are good, you are a legend and all that. You can be regarded among the elite. That is why Mbappe is running to Real Madrid, because he's looking for big trophies to win, so that he can be able to place himself on that court.
Mbappe is a legend of football.
He's a teen legend. He's a teenage legend.
He's a football legend. One of the greatest players to ever play the game.
All right, thank you very much.
He doesn't have the ACL.
You think it's by come on.
All right,
You think it's by who?
I think every season Son has done in the Premier League has done 10 plus Premier League goals, except for his first season when he was filming
stuff.
Yeah.
Has 118 Premier League goals.
And he only became a striker just this season. No, I think last season.
Left.
Yeah, that's when he morphed into becoming a central guy, and he's still been pouring in the goals.
Trophies are key. It just solidifies everything.
Hi, good evening.
Hello guys, good evening.
Yeah, good evening to you.
Yeah, Peter on the line.
All right, Pedro Peters.
Yes.
Oh, nice one. Thanks for joining. How you doing? Hope you enjoyed yourself with sᴘᴏ. No pun intended.
It was a hit back to back.
Oh, it was 8 back to back. Nice one. Nice replay.
Yes. Speaking about the legendary state of Cindy, I feel Harry Kane and Son, they are both legends of the Premier League, irrespective of the titles. Fine, they do not have the titles to show for it, but that shows the level of the team they play for. Tottenham Hotspur. So for the fact that they did not actually win the Premier League title, does not take anything away from them. Just look at we have 100. That's a triple digit now, 100 Premier League goals. Come on, that should count for something. And longevity too as well. Son has been in the league for well over 7+ seasons. So that should stand in good stead.
Thank you very much. I don't want to delve into stats here, but when it comes to the king of overperformance, Son is number one. He's always overperforming, is expected, whatever. And that is what he does best. And for that, I think that he has to be in that conversation. All right, we have to move quickly because 8 minutes should be enough for us to be able to manage and combine Chelsea United 11 out of tonight's game.
It's a take longer.
Yeah, but first things first, as a Chelsea fan, aren't you worried? You know, Chelsea, even as a United fan, I know there's no United fan here, but if a United fan supporter, a United fan and a Chelsea fan, you will be disappointed that since the two sides met in the first leg, there's been no signs of improvement. There's been no signs of life as they meet again for the second time this season.
Where is the improvement supposed to come from?
Remember when these two sides wanted to play? When these two sides wanted to play, I asked you guys then who was going to finish above the other. But even if Chelsea finish above, if United go on to finish, I don't think that they will have had a great season at Chelsea. That Chelsea.
Both of these teams have massively underperformed so far. We all can all agree on that. I don't think the improvement was coming from anywhere. United, by what the metrics of their numbers say so far, they should be right next to Chelsea on the table. But somehow they found a way to get
they were doing brotherhood.
Just
10 and 11.
United found a way to get results while playing worse than Chelsea. So,
but just like Poch also was deluded and felt that his side should be fourth in the league.
And even with that, I don't.
And you were remember, you were also the king of the delusionists when you told me that Chelsea. That we're not looking at the metrics. Yeah, no. Apart from that, they said we are not seeing at the deeper numbers.
Yeah, those are still true.
You need that 1 week break.
If you give me, I'll take it.
You truly need it. Yeah, but quickly, let's take a look at combined level here. Goalkeeper is Sandro Onana for me, right?
Yeah. No argument. I actually think Onana is a top 5 goalkeeper in the Premier League. If you ignore the banter,
you can't ignore the banter.
ESPN has him as the best in the league.
Goalkeeper.
I don't know about that one.
He says
I think we did the list last week now.
Against Brentford, Manchester United faced 28 shots.
I think Emiliano Martinez is the best goalkeeper in the league right now. In my opinion.
So the clean sheet
what's your metric for that? Is that an eye testing?
David Ryan.
It's just like
David Ryan is here.
And that's because Alisson is injured. If everyone is fit, Alisson is the best goalkeeper. In fact, Alisson is one of the.
But what about the team that are considered the fewest number of goals?
All right, let's look at our two centre backs real quick. Chelsea United combined.
You can't.
It's
Why did this combined?
Chelsea. Okay.
Even for United.
I raise you Axel Disasi.
I'll go Disasi and Johnny Evans.
I'll do Disasi and Varane.
I'll do Disasi and Harry Maguire.
I'll go Johnny Evans. Johnny Evans has been the most consistent of their centre backs.
I don't Maguire.
Yes.
No.
Maguire has had patches of the season where he has played well. Johnny Evans has not been exceptional, but he's been good.
Consistent.
Like the consistency.
Varane has played in all United games this season. Hope you know. Oh, this year.
And
he's played in every game.
And they faced minimum of 22 shots in a game.
All right, left back. Ten access is not a problem. Left back Diogo Dalot.
It's not doesn't play left back for them.
I know he doesn't play left back, but because Chelsea also have useless left backs.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Whoever plays left back is what you will get. And in this situation, I submit Cucurella. If you have a better
if you're going to submit Cucurella, then Diogo Dalot better play there.
No, you cannot.
That was a definition.
You cannot put an unnatural player where there's a natural player that's okay.
Where does he end? So like
Cucurella for the absence of option, let's do Cucu.
I'll go Cucurella.
All right, the reason I put Diogo Dalot there because I'm going to put Malo Gusto right back.
Yes, Chelsea can have two players there.
Really?
Let us have
They're that good. Let us enjoy. I'm sure this is where it ends.
All right, okay. This is where it ends, right?
Maybe.
We shall see. Now let's move central midfield. I raise you Ḥūbīmāiņš in central midfield.
Yeah, no argument.
Right. Attacking midfield. I raise you Bruno Fernandes.
Also no argument.
All right. Right wing. I'm gonna put Cole Palmer there, right?
You're going to midfielders.
Yeah, I mean just want to put in a lot of attacking players in there.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, Cole Palmer.
Yeah, Cole Palmer there.
That's no negotiable.
Yeah. So that's a 4-3-3, right? That's Cole Palmer, Bruno Fernandes, and Ḥūbīmāiņš. Okay. Yeah. Now our strikers, yeah. Nicholas Jackson. Do you think he should be there?
Ahead of Rashford.
Ahead of Højlund.
No, I'm gonna have Garnacho and Højlund to complete the front three. Yeah. Jackson, Højlund, and Garnacho. Rashford has no place in this list. Nah, Rashford has no place in this combined 11.
It's a big game. It's Chelsea.
It's a game we're playing now. It's a fantasy 11. I don't care.
It's not. I mean, this Chelsea is arguably the most successful English team in the last 15 years.
But Rashford merits no place in here. Jackson has been better. The numbers tell us. Garnacho has been better. The eye test tells us. Højlund has been better. The numbers. You said?
I'm pretty sure he has scored more than Højlund.
He has.
Rashford?
Yes.
Yeah, but Højlund has been impactful. Yeah, you think you can box me in the corner.
Shifting table.
You think I can box me in the corner.
King of shifting table.
Turn Højlund to Ronaldo.
Hi, good evening, Nana man. Is that you?
How's it, guys?
Yeah, chilling. Do you agree with our combined 11?
Just like I said, maybe the word of legend will be in use often have been maybe commonized. When you talk about legend, no doubt, Son is a great player. But when you talk about legend, nobody needs to remind you that this is a Premier League legend. Because there was no defender that won Premier League player of the year. And it was the last defender to win it. So that's just memory, just memory. Not about the United fan.
Right.
So and as for what's it called, the game tonight, I watched the podcast in Pulse TV and he didn't this on the air. But we both are past glory. But United have an edge. But the way United have played this season, I think they are still overall better.
United have been closer past glory.
Thank you very much. We have to go. But I actually remember that from our combined 11 still missing one player. So in the 4-2-3-1, we left out Enzo Fernandez to partner with Ḥūbīmāiņš in central midfield.
We actually went with Ḥūbīmāiņš, Bruno, and
Cole Palmer, right? And I have Jackson.
We had a 4-3-3. We went for a 4-3-3.
Yeah. So I was trying to put Enzo Fernandez in there, but yeah.
Even if you want to choose a Chelsea midfielder, we can say do not Enzo.
Oh really? You think I said I had a better season than Enzo?
Much better.
Why?
I think you have an obsession with Caicedo.
I do not look.
He's always wanting to agenda with Caicedo.
I do not like Caicedo, but it's the truth.
I think you have an obsession with him.
Way more consistent than
As
Enzo.
bad as Enzo has been, he's been better than Caicedo.
You don't want Chelsea. You are not Chelsea fans.
I don't want Chelsea.
You want Chelsea with bad eyes. You want Chelsea.
I don't want Chelsea.
You want Chelsea more than
I want Chelsea more than you.
You want Chelsea trainings.
It seems you don't know.
But you want Chelsea with bad eyes.
we got it go, but I've been told that same-sex couples will be allowed to share rooms when the WTA finals move to Saudi Arabia at the end of the season, according to the representative of the tour. So sisterhood,
lead with WTA.
sisterhood on point.